we're going to go ahead and get started with our scenarios. We have Sonia and Yesenia here with us. Yesenia, you can either just unmute yourself or turn your camera on, whichever you prefer, but we've sent you the scenario. So if you're ready and you want to give me a thumbs up, then I will let Sonia take it away. Great. Thank you so much, Yesenia. You're brave. You're the first one.
All right. I am your client, Yesenia. I'm coming in for an appointment. Okay. So we're just going to role play here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So hi, I'm here today because I want to stop my SNAP and my CHIP benefits for my kids because I don't want to have to pay it back later. And yeah,
I'm so
afraid.
sorry. What happened? Do you mind telling me what happened?
Well, I went to go visit my family across the border, and we walked over. And so when I was coming back at the checkpoint, my purse was searched, and the Border Patrol agent, he found my EBT card. And he told me that I had to pay back these benefits, that I had to get off them and I had to pay them back, and I had no right to get them. And so I'm afraid, and I just want to make sure that I don't get in trouble, and I just stop the benefits.
Right. No. Well, I just want to, first of all, let me apologize for having you receive that misinformation. I want you to know, I work at Project Vida, and it's my job to make sure that you know your rights and the rights of your kids. Your kids are citizens, right?
Yes,
Right.
they're citizens.
So I want you to know that as citizens, your kids have a right to get those benefits. I don't know why they told you that at the border. I don't know why they thought it was okay for them to tell you that, but it's not.
So is it true? Is it true that they can?
No. What they told you wasn't correct. Okay, so they can't scare you like that. What they told you isn't true. If you'd like, let me show you. I have some literature that you can look at, but just know that that's not true.
And who wrote the literature? Who is it? I mean, because I'm really afraid. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm going to be very honest with you right now. We have so much information, and you can get information from anywhere, from Facebook, from anywhere, right? And not all of it is right all the time. Not all of it is true all the time. But this is what I have. This comes straight from the state. This comes straight from the benefits office. This isn't something that they can go ahead and get you in trouble for. This is for your kids. It's their right as citizens, and they can't scare you like that.
Okay. Well, I've been coming to you for a long time, Yesenia, and I'm going to trust you. And but I just want to make sure that you're positive that this is not going to hurt me. Because I have my green card, and I want to become a U.S. citizen later, and I just don't want this to come back and haunt me.
Right. No. I know without a doubt that they can't be scaring you like that. What they told you is wrong. Plain and simple. What they told you is wrong. That's not true. I work with this state directly when we apply for benefits. We know the guidelines and regulations, and believe me, if we knew you couldn't get them, we would not be offering them to you. So just know that what they told you isn't true. You're not going to be getting in trouble in any way, and we're here to help you.
Okay. Oh, I feel better about that. Thank you.
That's good. If you need anything, let me know. Like I said, we have a lot of literature. We have something in writing that we can show you so you can see that it's not true.
Okay. And I can carry this letter with me, right?
Yes, definitely. Like I said, it comes straight from the benefits office. So it's nothing that you have to hide. It's just the rules and regulations. So if we're offering it to you, you can have it.
Well, maybe what I'll do next time is when they start telling me that and making me afraid, I can pull out this letter and show it to them.
Definitely, yes, because their job is not to know if you're eligible for benefits. You know, they have a completely separate role. Their job is completely separate. They shouldn't be giving you information that they just don't know or they're not sure about. So I can give you literature. You can see for yourself that this comes directly from the people giving you those benefits or from the organization giving you those benefits, and that they should know and they will know that what they're telling you is wrong.
Great. Thank you so much, Yesenia.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Thank you.
Everybody show their hands.
Yes, we've got lots
Awesome.
of great job comments in the chat. Thank you so much, Yesenia. That was great. Sonia, that was wonderful too. How did
All
you
right.
feel, Yesenia?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you would have added, Sonia, or anybody else that that maybe they think they could have added to make it even stronger?
Well, I have a couple of things. I would I think it's okay to tell families that they do this on purpose to make you afraid, and that they actually have no right whatsoever to be interrogating people about their benefits. There's nothing in federal law that says they can do that. They know they're not supposed to do that, but they do it anyway. It's really just intimidation and control. And unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we could do about it. But I would venture to think that that's why a lot of the immigration attorneys, even though they've heard this is not going to bother them, or I mean, affect families, it bothers them that maybe the Border Patrol agents are doing this. And maybe that's why immigration attorneys tell their families not to apply. So, but yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. And we're going to
Yay.
also have these scenarios available on the resource page. If not, we'll be sending them to you. We're going to be just sending you as many of these materials, right, with talking points and things that you can use.
Yeah.
And I did see a question in the chat about benefits that people qualify for. And I believe there's a good resource by Every Texan. And I'm going to look for that resource, and so we can post it also on that website, and it can be available.
Absolutely.
Okay, so are we ready to move on to the next scenario?
Yes. And I want to thank Maria also for volunteering. So I'm going to be the client again, and I'm coming in this time with a different problem or a different fear. All right. Hi, Maria. I'm here because I got my Medicaid renewal packet for my son. He's about to turn 1. And the Medicaid agency sent me my paperwork, but I saw something on there that got me really, really scared. And so, you know, my husband and I, we don't have papers, right, Maria? You know that. I've been coming to you for years. And so we don't have a green card, but I saw on the packet that it has this big box that says immigration on it. And then it had my name and my husband's name on there. And it got me really worried because it says it's going to be for agency use only. And I thought, are they going to send my information to the immigration agency? And no. So I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble or anything. So my son needs the Medicaid, though. He has an issue. He has some medical issues that I would rather I'd keep him on Medicaid, but not if it's going to put me or get me in trouble.
Okay. Well, Ms. Sonia, please do not worry about that. I understand that it's a little bit confusing the way it's stated on there, but when that's just for the state agency only. They don't share information with INS, with anybody else. It's just for them to, as a contact for you and your husband for the baby, because this baby.
So that is not the immigration agency, because it says agency use only and it says immigration.
Yeah, I know it can be confusing, but they just want to know that, because of course, when they're asking who else can qualify, they want to know if you can qualify. But if you don't, then they're not even going to give any of your information to anybody else. This is just for their purposes only, to see who qualifies for assistance. Okay. So, and number one, your baby, any kind of health issues, we need to try to take care of them. Okay. because he depends on you to take care of him and get him what he needs. So if he needs the Medicaid, it's important to get that for him so he can continue to see his doctor and keep him seeing. It's
Okay.
important to, it's going to be okay because he is a U.S. citizen, so he qualifies for all of that. So there's no worry for that, okay? Are
Okay,
there
well,
any concerns you have?
I am, Maria. And but the thing is that so my grandfather, we live with my grandfather,
Okay.
and he has a green card, and he's about to get his US citizenship. And
Mhm.
I don't want that to affect it. I mean, I know that, I'm just worried that it's gonna hurt my grandfather's chances. He's been working on this for a long time, and I just don't want, because my son used Medicaid, that's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, those are two different households. He's his own household.
Oh, but even though if I live with him?
Yeah, well, he's in a separate, if he was to apply for anything, that's something for him, but I'm helping you and you're in your own household. It's you, your husband and your child. So yes, he's helping you, but it's not going to affect his status. Okay, that's not a public charge because he's not the one asking for help. The child who is a US citizen is asking for help. Okay, nobody else.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about him.
And it's not gonna hurt me later if I want a green card.
No, because this, like I said, this is for him. He is a US citizen, so he does deserve all this assistance. He needs to get taken care of from the doctor. He needs to be a healthy person.
Okay, well, if you say, Maria, that it's not gonna hurt my grandfather, which is really my biggest concern, because my grandfather worked so hard and he's done everything right. I just don't want this to
I know, you want
mess
to
it
take care
up.
of him too. I know, you
Yes.
want to take care of him too.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
my
good.
my son also needs the Medicaid, and I
Yes,
was
he
just
is your
so
priority. So yeah, and
Yes.
like I said, he is a US citizen. He deserves all that help that he's going to need to stay healthy because he's dependent on you to take care of him. Okay.
Okay,
You'll
well,
be
I trust you,
fine.
Maria. Thank you. Thank you. Good job.
Yes. Thank you so much, Maria. All right. Well, we even have some raised hands here now. Let me see how I can get some of these raised hands here. Okay, I'm going to go with Maida. Maida, do you have some questions or some thoughts?
They might be raising their hands because
Oh,
they're
maybe
wanting
it
to
was
clap.
just like a yes. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think I told them to raise their hand. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
that's
you're
what it
getting lots
is.
of hand raises. I can see a lot of them, and you're getting lots of great job.
Great
Thank you
job,
so
Maria.
much.
Great job,
Yes.
Yesenia. Thank you, ladies, so much. And I don't think it's about bravery. I mean, you guys know this stuff, right? You guys were like, yeah, I got this. You guys did a great job. And we want that confidence to be able to be shared by all of our sisters, because this is such a huge problem. Even before the pandemic, we were losing people from CHIP and Medicaid. And the Children's Defense Fund, Esther Reyes' organization, and where Gracie works, they did a study that showed that the number one reason that they were seeing a lot of this, people that help with CHIP and Medicaid, the number one reason they saw people were dropping Medicaid and CHIP was because of the public charge issue. So it's really going to fall on us to shoot down and, can I say the word, destroy that misinformation as much as we can. And the only way we can do that is if we feel confident in talking to our clients and convincing them. And like Frank and Gracie said, we're not always going to be successful, but I think the more confident we are, I think that helps, and that can definitely go a long way.
Yes, thank you so much, Sonia. We do have a survey that it's just 5 questions. It'll take less than a minute to fill out. I've dropped the link in the chat. Please, please go ahead and fill that survey out. We will be providing all of these materials for you to take a look at. The webinar will also be posted on that webpage, and we'll follow up, and we're here to answer any questions. And we hope that every training that we have is helpful for you, and that we can improve based on your feedback as well. And Sonia, I don't know if you want to, there's one last question here. If you could clarify where the page that we shared on the screen, where it comes up in the applications.
I believe that was a renewal packet. It was the second page of a renewal packet. Now the names were blotted out, of course, for PII, but it was form oh gosh, Form 1010 something on the first page. Esther, do you remember what I emailed you, what it was?
Yes.
I think
And
it
as a
was a
matter of
1010S or 1010-5. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the forms. If somebody can just throw that in the chat. It's, yeah, there it is. It's way at the bottom, I think. And then you have to like zoom on it.
It's not very clear here.
Yeah, it's right there. It's like, it's right under where the arrow is saying next. There it is, H1010S. And this was from March 2021. So this is the first time we've ever seen, I had ever seen this. And one of our health centers shared this with me. And I immediately sent it over to every Texan because this is obviously something the agency should change, or at least make more clear that this is for the Medicaid agency's use, even though, hey, it's coming from the agency, but this client that we were working with, it took us about 45 minutes combined with the CAC telling her, and then she got me on the phone and I was talking to her. And as far as I know, she ended up going ahead and renewing her son's benefits, but yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, everybody, again. We actually made it on time, even though we were a little behind. We had a third scenario in case we had time, but I think those were two really good opportunities. Thank you again to Maria and to Yesenia for volunteering.
Thanks,
Please,
everybody.
please fill out the evaluation. We really want your feedback. Thanks, everybody.